We're here at the Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida with 5 tips for avoiding temptation at a theme park. Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are
Two Crazy Ketos. And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos and we do product reviews. We talk about various keto topics, and every Monday we go live on Keto Beyond the Couch because life exists beyond the couch.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and X.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we're somewhere magical, you'll be alerted to it.
So we are here at Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World, Orlando, Florida. And as we were coming up here from our house, we came up for just like an impromptu, let's come and hang out. We started thinking about when you go to theme parks, not just Disney World, but all the different ones, sometimes there's temptations.
Absolutely. And we don't want to stay home. We want to live life beyond the couch. So we want to get out and do things. And that will take us to some familiar nostalgic haunts from time to time, like Disney World. And so pre-keto, we had a different map of the park than we do now that we are keto. So we're going to try to help people today with 5 tips for avoiding temptations at someplace fun like a theme park. So number 1 is be prepared. And I'm not just talking about bringing your own keto lunch. When you come to an amusement park, you're going to see all kinds of shops and stands trying to sell you salty, crunchy, and sweet treats. So you need to be prepared with some of your own. We like to bring keto brick, we bring peanut butter cups from Quest, we bring almonds, we bring all kinds of different keto bars, because when the craving calls, we want to answer it with something that we're okay with. Everything here is so themed out and beautiful. We were just walking through Cinderella's castle, and I gotta tell you, it is tempting to want to eat at all of the cool themed restaurants.
And that's going to actually bring us to number 2. So number 1, we talked about what to do if you get into a snacky mood, like wanting popcorn or chips, things like that. Well, number 2, we're going to address the restaurant situation, because let's face it, all of these different theme parks have a lot of different restaurants. I mean, here in Magic Kingdom, there's several. There's more over in Animal Kingdom. Universal Studios up the street has some phenomenal restaurants. And a lot of times when we go into these restaurants, especially when we're on vacation, we're gonna wanna have things that maybe aren't the best keto option. So number 2 is eat before you even come to the parks. Come to the park on a full stomach. Eat a nice big fatty breakfast. Load up on bacon, eggs. Who cares if you have steak? It doesn't matter. But come here so you're nice and full, and then you don't start going, oh my gosh, I'm really, really hungry. You can get through your day, enjoy yourself, and then also have your snacks that you have from number 1. Who's your favorite princess?
I'm gonna say there's a 1-2. Number 1 is Ariel. Number 2 is Aurora or Sleeping Beauty.
Not mine.
What about you?
My favorite used to be Ariel.
Okay.
But my favorite princess now, her name is Peyton.
Hey, you just made me look like the worst grandma in the whole world. You're absolutely right. She is top of the list now. So let's talk about number 3, which is save your excitement for dinner time. So number 3 is all about a little delayed gratification. We look forward to eating out in association with an amusement park, but you can do that outside of the park.
So when we made the decision to come up here to Orlando, the first thing that came to our mind was there's a Rio Grill in Orlando. And if you remember, back on Black Friday, they were doing a deal that for every $100 in gift cards you bought, you got $100 in coupons to use in the future. So the first thing we decided was, rather than eating in the park, rather than thinking about all of the yummy treats that they have inside of the park, we're just going to wait. We're gonna build up that anticipation, and we're gonna have an amazing dinner. And that is something that you can do. You know, a lot of people look at places like Disney or Universal Studios and other theme parks, and they start thinking about all of the great food that they can get there. but there's great food to be had outside of the parks, and many times that's a little bit easier to make keto friendly.
So this is how I like to enjoy a special night out after an amusement park. I don't want to stand in a crowded place trying to, make a turkey leg work for dinner. I like the fact that we can relax, take our time. It's not super crowded, and we can just enjoy our food.
And here's the thing, some people will say coming to a place like Rio Grill is kind of expensive, but there are some ways around that. First of all, like I said, back on Black Friday, we bought basically coupons. Spend $100, get $100. That helps us save money. Every time we come here, we basically get $25 off. Then they also have lunch deals. When you come at certain times of the day, you literally can get a meal here at Rodizio or a lot of the other Brazilian steakhouses for half price. But more importantly, here's the thing. When you really compare the price here to what it costs to eat inside of Disney World, you're really not spending that much more money. And when you really break it down, you're saving money. Because you come here, on average, the meal is going to be $50. But you could load up on meat. If you try to spend $50 at Disney, a lot of times, unless you're going to one of the all-you-can-eat buffets, which are also about $50, you're going to end up having to throw out a lot of food, things like the fries, the bread. So you're paying for all that, but you're not getting to eat it. One of the nice things about coming here also is you can get a wide variety of things. So we're going to start off with a salad, and they've already brought us some picanha.
And I'm going to enjoy some fish.
What else did you get over there?
Spicy chicken, Parmesan, a little salad.
Oh yeah, here we go. The good thing.
Yes, just the cheese.
Just the cheese?
Yeah, just the cheese.
A lot of it too.
Yeah.
Like we'll take everything you got.
So this is our favorite thing. And we look like total weirdos when we order it because it's like we want all of it.
We literally took everything off his plate.
But it's this special cheese that only Rodizio makes.
Now here's the thing, we're talking about like having something to look forward to, right? That's what number 3 is. Like you come to these places and people are like, oh, want dessert? This is dessert. Show them what this cheese looks like. Now they serve it with honey, but we just tell them we don't want the honey, but we want all the cheese. Honestly, if he came back with more, I probably would get more.
Probably. Well, it's day 2, and today we're going to be exploring Universal Studios Orlando.
So we love coming here. One of the great things about Orlando is there is so much to do. If you are a theme park junkie like we are, it's a great way to get some functional fitness in because we've got Universal Studios, we've got Islands of Adventure, SeaWorld, there's Busch Gardens, you have Kennedy Space Center, you have all 4 Disney parks. There's so much to do in Orlando, and this is the way we like to get some of our fitness in because listen, I don't want to just walk around the block. That's kind of boring. I don't want to do a Stairmaster in my house. But give us a water park.
Oh my gosh, I will climb stairs all day long and give us some beautiful amusement parks to observe, and I get my steps in, no problems at all. So I love coming to City Walk here in Orlando and sitting inside of the Voodoo Donuts chair. Look at this throne, such a testimony to artwork that can be created with sugar.
And that actually brings up number 4. So one of the things that we talk about all the time is temptation and not having trigger things. Like if you go into our Facebook group or on our Mighty Networks group, we have rules of don't put up tempting things. Like there's no reason to put up boxes of cookies and sugary cereals that we used to eat when we weren't on keto.
So there's probably some new innovations in donuts happening right now inside of the laboratory here at Voodoo Donuts. I mean, probably some beautiful things, especially since it's Mardi Gras season right now. They're probably creating all kinds of cool stuff. But these things are on a need to know basis. And really, for me and my keto journey, I don't need to know what's going on inside of there. So it's probably a good idea for me to just stay outside. I'm going to avoid temptations. I'm going to be able to find artwork and other things I can go look at. But in here, there's probably nothing good for me.
So if you are tempted by sugary treats, cookies, candy, donuts, any of that kind of stuff, don't even go in and look at it. we don't need to go and see like, oh, let's see how creative they've gotten, because all it's gonna do is tempt us to want to buy it. And I'll give you a little secret, it doesn't taste nearly as good as it looks. One of the things that's always helped us to not go in here is looking at the line.
Always long.
There is always a super long line in here, so it's not even worth waiting on the line to just look. Okay, let's talk about number 5. So there are a lot of things that you can spend money on in a theme park other than food.
Exactly, and you can treat yourself with things that will last beyond your stay.
Yeah, we go out to places and we generally have no problem spending $20, $30, $40, $50 on a meal, right? But let's be honest, how long and how much satisfaction do we get out of that meal? I mean, we spend this money on our meal and then an hour later, it comes out the other end. We're literally flushing $50 down the toilet. So rather than focusing on being tempted by different foods in a theme park, why not spend that same amount of money on something that's going to give us lasting memories?
It's important to still treat yourself. We're not saying that you should do without things or enjoy some extras when you come to an amusement park. We can just decide to treat ourselves in different ways. For example, I absolutely love coffee. I'm going to drink coffee every single morning. I can go and buy this coffee, it's a Jurassic Park one, $17, and be able to enjoy it far longer than the turkey leg, even a keto food that I could have purchased over at Disney World for $15.50. I'm going to have this for a good long time and be able to remember my vacation for years to come.
Not only are the souvenirs good for us to avoid getting like temptation foods, it's also a great way for us to treat our grandbaby. We have stated from the very beginning, since the second that we found out that John Paul and Michelle were having a baby, we have no intention to ever give Peyton any kind of sugary treats, cookies, candy, anything like that. What we like to do is present her with like a little toy or something, experiences when we hang out with her. So rather than coming up here and going and buying her a donut at Voodoo Donuts, we get her something like this. Like we're getting her a Dobby today. This way she can go around the theme park. She's got a little something. And guess what? With our annual pass holder discount, Dobby comes out to be like $15. That's actually cheaper than buying one of those donuts.
Well, it's time to catch the train to Hogwarts. This is what it's all about.
Yeah, you know how it's really, that's how you feel? You never go on this ride.
I never go on this ride.
But you're willing to do it.
Up whatever I'm eating right now, but that's okay.
Because Peyton wants to go on the ride.
She totally likes rides.
So let's get into the bonus one. See, when it comes to visiting a theme park, there's no magic spell or magic wand or anything that's going to help you to completely avoid temptations.
The magic happens when you spend time with the people that you love. Friends and family spending time together will help you not care about what you're eating because you're caring so much about who you're spending time with.
The bonus is when you come to a theme park, enjoy the moment. Don't freak out about things. Do the best you can to avoid the temptation, but really sit down and savor everything that you have when it comes to walking around and seeing all the sights, sounds, and playing on the rides.
Because there's more than just one sense. A lot of times we emphasize this sense of taste, but there's touch and smell and sight, and all of those things are really enhanced when you spend time at an amusement park. There's so much theming going on, it's more than just the food.
So that is going to be our 5 ways plus a bonus on how to avoid temptation when visiting a theme park. Let us know down in the comment section, are there any other ones that we may have missed? Of course, someone is going to probably type down there, just don't go to a theme park, but let's be real, that's not fun. So let us know, are there any other ways that we can avoid temptations? Now, if you like seeing videos like this, take a look at some of the videos we have linked right over here. Also, make sure you take a look at the most recent video that we have right over there.
Whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and that way, every single time we go somewhere, you'll be alerted to.
Till next time, bye.